Hi guys, today I want to talk about something very, very interesting that happened to me the past few weeks, and it just brought out a lesson that resonated with me, and I just thought to share it with you guys. So the other day I was at the supermarket and I saw this wheat bread on the shelf, and I decided to try it because I have been seeing different posts on Instagram talking about how wheat bread is a good alternative to the regular white bread, to manage carbs. And I thought, okay, yeah, this could be a good way for me to still have my carbs and still keep fit. And I decided to grab the wheat bread. Guess what? When I got home the following morning, I decided to have my breakfast, and I realized that the wheat bread was bland. And that was when I read the label and only to realize that it does not have sugar. I'm like, how am I going to survive? I've been so used to white bread. Like, I just can't imagine myself eating bread that does not have sugar. And, I had to figure out creative ways to enjoy my wheat bread because I wasn't going to trash it. I bought it for a reason. I was also hoping to adapt myself to it, to just like figure out how to enjoy the wheat bread. Long story short, I went back to the supermarket yesterday, and guess what I grabbed in the supermarket? I grabbed the same wheat bread because I realized that one, when I ate the wheat bread, I wasn't as full as I would typically have been if I had eaten my regular white bread of the same quantity. So I just think that there was something in that wheat bread from that I need to just figure out how to enjoy it. Now I bought it. I think I still had it yesterday, and I had to figure out creative ways to enjoy it. And it's only occurred to me that is just the way the word of God is to us. It's boring. I mean, if you read the Bible, I don't know if there's anybody that enjoys reading the Bible, but you read the Bible, sometimes you feel sleepy because it's boring. All of those stories are like, I don't understand this. I just can't make head out of it. But you actually need the word of God. Your body needs it, your soul needs it, your spirit needs it. You need to feed on the word of God. So, and another thing I also realized that was that eating that wheat bread within the period that I ate it, I was able to change my taste bud to the wheat bread. And it just became, even though it still tastes bland, I mean, it's still not interesting to eat. But I realized that because I needed it to grow, I needed to become fit, I've decided to keep to eating wheat bread. So the same thing applies to you. The word of God can be boring to you when you're reading it. I mean, sermon sometimes can even be boring because you're probably tired. You've been feeding on the wrong things for a long time, and bringing the word of God into your routine can seem quite different and boring. But I want to encourage you to not give up. Don't give up. Keep pressing. Keep reading the Bible. Read it every day. Find Bible plans that helps you to keep. Just find something that helps you to keep reading the Bible. The more you read it, the more your taste buds is able to adapt to it, and the more you would discover that there's so much more that you need that is in this word of God, and you have to just keep feeding on it. Keep feeding on it. It's boring today. Tomorrow, try again. Next tomorrow, try again. Gradually, right? It doesn't mean that it will stop being boring, but there are a lot of things that it's going to do to you. I mean, for me, as an example, I read my Bible twice last year, like round the clock last year, and I realized that anytime I'm approaching to the Bible, I'm approaching with curiosity. I want to find out what happened, where is this happening, what did God say on this matter, and that's just one of the things that happens to you. Aside from the fact that it just supplies what you need, what your body needs, what your spirit needs, what your soul needs to move through life. Aside from that, so there's just a lot of things that it does to you. So if it ever feels boring, I want to encourage you that you're not alone. No, there are many other people that it also feels boring too. But you see, the things that you need to grow does not have to be interesting. It should be boring, and you should be willing to give yourself to enjoy that which is boring. All right, that's all I have for you today. So if you're like me and looking to get fit, please go and get a wheat bread, and don't say nobody told you. It's going to taste very bland at first, but as you keep eating it, your taste bud is going to adapt to it, and you're like, there's much value that you can get by replacing your white bread with your wheat bread. Thank you for watching. See you guys. Bye.